Jeff, great to have you with us. I don't know if you had a chance, an opportunity to even look at the blog, but it looks like the first effort of Tesla to legally defend what funding secured actually means and what he meant by it. What's your read, Jeff?
Yeah, no, we have had a chance to take a quick look at it. I think one subtle nuance is that he says he's speaking for himself as a potential bidder for Tesla, and so I think that opens a whole Pandora's box of legal issues, just given he's the chairman and CEO as well. But funding secured certainly doesn't look secured in my mind when someone only has a 5% stake. There's still a lot more work and wood to chop ahead of the company.
So, Jeff, you've got the downside of a potential lawsuit on what he meant by funding secured, and you've got the upside by potentially taking this company private. What's the dominant issue right now as far as you're concerned when you try to value this company?
Yeah, I mean, certainly the company, from a valuation perspective, we've long held the view that is incredibly expensive. Just, if they're really just focused on the niche luxury market, they really need to drive down the costs of the Model 3. That's the key tool to get to profitability for the company. That coupled with a bunch of debt coming due both this fall as well as in the March timeframe, the company really has a gun to its head in terms of needing to execute. And so this is all just a bit of a distraction, but should prop up the shares just given the potential to get to the $420 target, which seems to be somewhat ambiguous based on the letter on how he even came to that figure in the first place.
Well, Jeff, you bring up the debt, so let's talk about the debt. There's some convertibles coming due in spring next year. They're in the money right now. They're north of 360. Are they going to convert to equity? Is that the way you see this sort of playing out, or do you actually see it trading below 360 and they're going to have to cough up?
Yeah, no, 359.87 is the magic number, and certainly with this offer out there, it certainly is a tool to potentially prop the stock up, between now and then above that price. Obviously, several more quarters to go in terms of that transition over to equity, but certainly if we stay at these levels, as you articulated, it would transition over to equity and be a big relief for the company not to have to cough up that amount of cash.